The Sony Ericsson Open rolls on here on Tennis Week. Hello everyone, I'm Carrie Milbank and this is Tennis Week, your source for everything on and off the court in the world of tennis. Tuesday proved to be another thrilling day down in Miami. Let's take a look at the best matches and hear from the best in the game.
It looks that way on the scoreboard, but it's never easy, especially Stepanek, how hard he fights. He worked hard and it can be very tricky. He moves in very well and plays defense very well. So it makes it difficult sometimes to close out points, and you never know when he can sneak in. He's got great hands up in net, so it was a really gratifying win for me.
I think the main thing today was me not making so many errors and just playing the game I should play all the time. This is how I normally play, believe it or not. And I finally actually played a match like this. So this is how I normally should play.
Editor-at-large Richard Evans is down in Miami, and as always, his finger is directly on the pulse. Richard, what's up? What's the weather like down there?
Hi, Carrie. The weather's been fantastic, as it usually is, although we did have a hurricane a few years ago, and that flattened all the tents. But of course, that was back in the beginning of the history of this tournament. We now have this magnificent stadium with all the incredible facilities, and the crowds are just going up and up and up. We've had a record 8 session sellouts already.
Okay, so besides you working on your tan, what is the main story developing right now?
Well, I think there are stories on both sides. Certainly Serena's amazing performance against world number 1 Justine Henin yesterday was a wake-up call for everybody who thought that maybe Serena wasn't quite focused. She made the big point in press conference of saying she's slimmer now, we could see that, and that she is focused, and I think now she's a real threat and a possible favourite to win this tournament. On the men's side, Roger Federer is starting to look like Roger Federer again, and he hasn't had any trouble so far. He's going to play Andy Roddick now, a player he usually beats, so we're not allowed to bet on tennis, but you can make Roger Federer the favourite.
All right, thanks for the insight, Richard. We'll see you later. Be sure to stay logged on to tennisweek.com and ATPMastersSeries.tv for live streaming and highlights from the Sony Ericsson Open. I'm Carrie Milbank. Thanks for watching.